Now let's look at how to use HLOOKUP. VLOOKUP actually means vertical lookup. So whenever your data is arranged in a vertical format like this, use the VLOOKUP. But when your data is arranged in a horizontal format, use the HLOOKUP function when your data is aligned horizontally. So I'll copy this table, Ctrl C, and I would go to this sheet. I would transpose it. To transpose your data, that's to change this vertical layout of this table to horizontal layout, I'll use the transpose feature in Excel. So I'll click, go to where I want to paste the data, and I would go to this arrow under paste. Now you look for the option that says transpose. This is the option that says transpose. Click on transpose and the data will be transposed. It will be transformed from a vertical format to a horizontal format. If your data is in horizontal format, you need to use HLOOKUP. It works the same way as VLOOKUP. So I'll copy this one also. Let's copy this, copy and paste. Now let's say you want to look up some values from this table. Now you want to look up some values. So you start by typing equals sign, type HLOOKUP on your keyboard, press the tab key on your keyboard, then you start with the lookup value. The lookup value is that's the value you want to look up from this table. Press comma. The next input in this function is the table array. So you highlight the table. This entire table is what we highlight. Highlight the entire table. You don't need to highlight the headers. The headers are now aligned vertically. So highlight from this, from a day up here down to the last data, followed by a comma. The next input in this function is the row index. The row index here is the third row. The third row is where we have the professions, and that's the data we want for a day. We want a day's profession. And from this table we highlighted, it is the third row that contains the professions of customers. So that will be 3. Type 3, then type comma and click on force and press the tab key on your keyboard and press enter. So that will give you the profession of a day from this table. Then you can now drag down to get the rest of the professions. You can see we have an issue here because as we drag down, Excel takes down the table. Excel does not reference the entire table anymore. So go back to the original formula and lock the table reference. Highlight the table reference and press F4. Then you can now drag the formula again down to get the right referencing. So that was how to use the HLOOKUP function in Excel.